Have you ever hurt somebody so bad by your internal lies? Because I swear I never seen pain more visual until I looked into her eyes. Because she was an acceptance and at the same time a rejection, and even though she was sweet, it ain't affect me. Until she finally got tired of being emotionally unaccepted and she took forth her aggression and breached the walls I had set up inside me for my protection, which forced me to show my affection. And even though it was hidden deep inside of my possession, she maneuvered her way through the darkness and found the map to my heart. And even though I acted as though I was heartless, she found that I wasn't, that the X was just tarnished. She now knew the times I wouldn't hold her, I was hiding behind the lies of the unattraction I would show her. Even still, I tried to keep up this antic of being this hardcore dude who was attractive but wasn't romantic. That was until she started digging deeper where X marked the spot. And at this point, I couldn't prevent her from hitting the jackpot, but at this point, she had dug into my deepest dreams, so now I cared more for her than what it had seemed. And now that she was in, I knew a disaster was soon. She was just digging in the salt to throw on a boom. And yeah, I've heard times before I could be a bit cynical, but I found most of what I predict to be true, so I try to keep it strictly physical. Now what am I supposed to do? Because everything I just mentioned, she's about to do. Because now she's into my other side, which is as sweet as a peach and cursed by love potions. Now she's sticking to my heart like a leech and sucking all my emotions. But as far as right now, she's still here. So if I'm wrong, then please excuse all my notions. Maybe I was just expecting disappointment by the way that she looked. Yeah, I know the pretty ones. They use you after reading you like an open book and they throw you back on the shelf to be checked out by someone else, but it's too late because your heart is already took. So the ladder of love you continue to climb, but it's hard because at the same time your trust has declined. That's like rubbing a positive and a negative together on the edge of your mind, and before you have time to even realize, your ladder has tilted and fallen and you're almost out of time. And regardless of what you felt, it was never nothing real. See, y'all just slept together so that she can feel healed. You was just a temporary stitch to sew her wound together like a first aid kit, but unlike trees, band-aids don't stick forever. And when they get bored of you, they let you swim. And when they feel you drift too far, they grab the line and reel you in. And what's far from a fantasy is she's always gone. I never get to hold her physically, so I make love to her mentally. And what's driving me insane is keeping her out of my thoughts. It's hard to maintain because there's an image of her face painted onto my brain. Now my feelings are on their dying end, and my emotions are through. So at the end of the day, I found all my notions to be true.